All right. Welcome everybody to the call. Appreciate everybody being here on time. It is right now 12:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the East Coast. Again, thank you everybody for joining us live right now. I really want to get into why Trendz Nation has taken the time to invest not only time but money into technology and software. And it's because we all know with how technology has changed not only the cellular industry, how we are so dependent on cell phones, to at one point, I remember having landlines, right? So technology is changing. And not only is it helping us do things differently in the cellular industry, in the medical industry, but now also in the financial industry as well, right? And of course, before I get into it, of course, we definitely want to make sure we address any and all disclaimers, right? Because trading or using Forex analysis tools and software to assist you in trading carries definitely a high level of risk, right? Risk management is going to be so important. Only trade with capital you can afford to lose. This is called risk capital. Okay. The information contained in this presentation is for information purposes only. One should evaluate their risk tolerance and personal financial situation before trading. If ever in doubt, please consult with your own personal licensed financial advisor. Right. AP LLC is not providing investment advice, as all trading opportunity alerts are delivered to all participants uniformly without regard to an individual's trade objectives, financial conditions, or suitability. Unless a user has made customized alert options privately on their own account to further analyze their own manual trade opportunities, these options are at the full discretion of the user, right? That's important to understand. You are in control, right? You are at full discretion, okay? And we do not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade. I want to make sure everyone understands that, because as we talk about the technology, and things here, everyone wants automation, everybody wants hands free, right? The thing that we and why Trendz Nation has partnered with AP with the technology space, because it makes trading easier, right? It helps you with the research, right? It helps you with the technical analysis, the financial analysis, all into the software, right? And the genius and into the artificial intelligence, that is here, right? But still, you have to do the inputting, make the suggestions, make the alerts, put in your risk, put in your stop losses that you feel are proper to your account, right? And everybody's account will be different. Our tools just allow you to make things a little bit easier, okay? So I got a question for you. Are you on the right path to the future that you want? Right? Simple question, right? Like most people, you probably desire more money and more time, right? But unfortunately, a lot of people lack a plan to make it happen. Are you stuck without access to the right connections or resources to create your ideal lifestyle? Let me know, right? Because this is why, again, another reason why the decision to take part in what we have, is phenomenal. And right, I've been in the Forex in the money markets industry for since about 2017. Okay. So at this point, I've seen Forex companies, I've seen crypto companies, I've seen new cryptocurrencies be introduced, different platforms that, do different things. And basically, believe it or not, this is where I chose to plant my flag, because the industry, it helps reduce that Forex learning curve that everybody is actually gonna hit, right? Everybody. Okay. So what if there's a way you can earn money while spending time doing what you love, right? Because that's what we want to do. A way you can work smarter instead of harder, to leverage technology to help you make more money, and a way to see quality of income, right? Increasing your income while decreasing your hours spent is basically what everyone's trying to do. And we're going to use the largest financial market in the world. Okay. Forex trading, right, will offer you the right opportunity to get you that freedom and those possibilities that you've been looking for, right? And here's why. Because Forex is the short version for the foreign exchange. Again, the largest financial market in the world. We're talking about $6.2 trillion a day that are, circulated in this market on a daily basis. You don't need a lot of capital to get started, right? That's another benefit. Hey, yes, some brokers will allow you to start with $10, right? $50, right? We have technology and software that can help you with smaller accounts, right? Increase your accounts, and then you could transition on to other technologies that are available. Right, you don't need any special license to trade in this market anymore. Once upon a time, before the stock market crash, you had to have assets almost of $3 million to even be in this market, right? But then when the market crashed, and hey, they needed more liquid in the market, they allowed Joe Schmoes like you and me to get into market. And now we have the ability to utilize our smartphones and our smart devices in this market. That's why I call it smart money. Okay. And that's why it's important. But again, there are no guarantees in life, right? And guess what? Unfortunately, sometimes things don't go your way, right? But here is why most people fail in Forex. And here we will tell you how our technology and software will allow you to actually beat that curve, okay? And allow you an advantage against these odds. See, most people don't have the time to study the markets all day, night long, right? That's what it is, right? A lot of people don't have the time, right? You're probably working a 9 to 5, right? You've got a family, you've got kids, you got, other things that you like to do, so, and other responsibilities. So you just don't have the time, to sit there all night and day to study. Right. And most people struggle to manage their emotions, right? Market psychology is so important. Emotions, getting into revenge trades because you just lost one. Your emotions, right? You're losing the trade, but your emotions won't allow you to take that loss, so you get into a deeper loss, right? And then you're making poor decisions at this point. And most people do not have access to the proven coaches or training systems, right? These proven coaches and training systems usually run you within the average of about $1,000 per month, right? So we're talking about tens of $1,000s on an annual basis, right? And most people are not surrounded with the right community, right? You don't have the right people around you, right? You should be studying OQP, which means only quality people. These are the type of individuals you should want and should be around, okay? I think that's so important. So let's talk about how can we overcome this, right? Because we can do it, we will do it, okay? And at AP, we asked ourselves that very same question, when partnering with them. And the answer is after we searched worldwide, found the best Forex technology, and again, been doing this since 2017, and then for over 6 months, conducted dozens of beta tests groups with experienced traders to collect data and test the results from using these products, guys. And we have some awesome results to share, right? Then we use the data. We wanted to select the right tools that would be most suitable for not only beginners, but experienced traders, right? And had the longest history of success and the least amount of capital to get started, right? Those things that we talk were problems, right? Hey, being a beginner, you don't have the time. You're an experienced trader, you don't want to spend all this time anymore, right? Longest history of success, a track record, documentation beats conversation, right? And having the ability to not only get access to this tool at the least amount of capital possible, okay? And people that have very limited time to trade, right? That's what we talked about. People have other things to do. People want to do it. This is a new paradigm shift in manual trading. Again, this is not auto trading or hands-free trading, right? You do need to be involved with your money, right? The things that we do is we actually minimize what you actually need to do, right? You need to monitor, you need to understand your risk, what your risk levels need to be, because hey, there won't be any output of the technology if you don't input anything, right? So it's up to you. All right. So here we're going to talk about the Auvoria Prime marketplace, guys. And this is a phenomenal place. This marketplace shows you where we have the software, where we have coaching, where we have the support, where we have the tools and everything you would need to do, right? Because we understood that it's not always wise to put all your eggs in one basket, right? So we're going to have multiple options available for you, right? Where you can have one software working, up to 4 different softwares working for you at a time, right? So you can diversify your portfolio. So let's talk about a few. Gearbox, right? Gearbox allows you to customize your trading experience and leverage unlimited trading options, right? Aries, oh, uses AI and wedge pattern recognition to alert users when potential market breakouts may be forming. As if you're a somewhat experienced trader and you understand wedge patterns, you understand a little bit what I'm talking about. This Aries software will give you potential notifications about when these patterns are forming. Okay, so you can then go to your chart, set it up, see it, and possibly enter or exit a trade. Alexander and Einstein basically one of the same, one for the U.S. and one for users outside of the U.S. Of course, because there are different regulation. This sends trade opportunity alerts to our users for user approval of each trade, right? Basically, you'll get a notification saying, "Hey, we see a buy or sell on this pattern. Would you like to enter this trade? Would you like to accept it? Would you like to decline?" And again, you have the ability to either accept it or decline it based on, your risk capital, your analysis as well, right? And error. Oh man, let's talk about error. I think one of the most awesome indicators I've come across over the past 5 years at this point. It runs 24/7 while you go about living your life, right? And variable as well provides you the ability to continuously make the smartest moves to realistically expand your portfolio. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're not utilizing four at a time, five at a time, or just one at a time, because you will have the ability also to change these on a weekly basis, right? So if in your first month you say, hey, I want to try this one for the first week, I want to try this one for the second week, I want to try this one for the third week, I'm going to try this one for the fourth week. Hey, and then going to my second month, hey, I know based on what I've seen so far, I can decide to go with just one or possibly four. Okay. But this is how it works, right? You can actually get an all access pass, right? The level of your access pass determines how many software tools you have access to in the AP marketplace at one time. Again, we have our bronze package that's available for you, right? Where you have access to one software tool, the silver package, where you have access to two software tools, the gold package, where you have access to three software tools, and of course the platinum package, where you have access to four tools at simultaneously. And APU will also get access to our Forex Academy, guys. And the director of Forex Education is Miss Daisy Duncan, right? If you know anything about Forex, I would say she's the godmother of Forex education. Let's put it that way, right? She started with a previous company that is, if not the top, one of the top Forex educations. I think it was the first one running. Of course, and she was the lead director there. Of course, things change, people grow, and of course, she saw the asset of having the technology in addition to the education, right? So she said, hey, it's time for me to branch out. And our education is designed for any type of trader. Again, basic, beginner levels, advanced, professional strategies, right? Complete the courses at your own pace, so that's a good thing. And that's why with the technology, you can truly learn and earn, right? You can have software tools assisting you to help you earn in the market while you're learning really what these softwares and these strategies are about, even through Forex terminology, all the way up through Forex strategies and entering and exiting manual trades yourself, which is phenomenal. Again, facilitated by a licensed director of education with over a decade of teaching experience before coming into Forex education. She was a teacher as well. Courses are provided in multiple languages, right? So we're basically going to be able to assist those across the globe. All right, but we want to give you that extra edge, right? Our chief market analyst, Steve here, licensed financial advisor with over 18 years of Forex and portfolio management experience, delivers also weekly market analysis on what's happening in the market. How can you plan your weekly strategy? Okay, knowing, hey, okay, there's big news coming out this week. Is this even a week I want to trade, right? It could be so volatile. I may just want to stay away and really be conservative and not even risk it this week, right? Sometimes that's the smart thing to do. But having someone with this experience giving you weekly access and weekly analysis is just phenomenal, bar none. Just having access to that. Each software, of course, also comes with its own live weekly coaching hosted by the creators of the software, right? So this allows you to be guided by the best possible coach to help you achieve success with each software. Okay. So not only, hey, I have let me see, Gearbox, right? There's going to be a live weekly session on Gearbox. Variable, there's going to be live weekly session on Variable, right? Arrow, there's going to be live weekly sessions about Arrow, so you can understand, okay, how to maximize the potential of your software, and you can then adjust your settings as needed based on your trading types. Okay, and I think that's very important. But I also want to introduce you to our leadership team. Okay, President Chris here, Chief Technology Officer Bill, our Chief Financial Officer Joshua, Matt Ward, VP of Global Sales, Susan, Director of Marketing Operations, Mariska, Director of Compliance. Team compliance is also so important when we're sharing this opportunity with others. Again, we are doing things the right way, and we have to do things the right way, right? Because things work here, right? So there's no need for any added fluff, right? We can be transparent, right? Because we have the ability to what's the term? We have the ability to undersell and over deliver. Okay. And our chief market analysis Stephen here as well, y'all. So these are the people that are behind putting what AP is together. I ask you to go ahead and Google them. Google them, see the background, see the back records, right? See what they've done in the last 2 to 3 decades. And have these people combined is crazy in itself. As you can see, 70 plus years experience in leadership, education, entrepreneurship, and consulting, right here, what we're working with. So benefits of being a customer here with us, having access to the marketplace, that's numero uno. Okay. You can switch your tools, as I stated, on a weekly basis, right? With one low monthly subscription. You can manage your software and trades right from your mobile phone, right from your app. Your money stays in your personal broker. Again, account is always in your control at all times, right? So if you want to enter another trade manually, that's totally up to you. If you want to exit a trade manually, again, that's totally up to you. Um, we offer live coaching and education from the best, just to help you every step of the way. You can start with a test account without using real money, right? So, hey, if you just want to purchase software and set up a demo account, you have the ability to do so, actually see what it looks like if this was real money in an account before you go into risking, your own personal money, right? And it's all about your risk tolerance, right? Some people, I suggest that to minimum 2 weeks on a demo account, right? Especially if you're a beginner trader. Again, intermediate and advanced level traders, hey, they already understand the risk, and they know putting this amount of dollars, they could potentially lose it, right? So that's what it's all about, understanding your risk level, but also deciding how diversified do you truly want to be. Okay, because then at that point, this is when you need to choose your access pass, right? Each access pass upgrade costs only $99. That's it. Okay. Um, so basically, if you want the bronze access pass, we're looking at $99. Right. Silver access, we're looking at $198 a month, which is two softwares. Gold access, which is three softwares, and platinum access, which is four softwares. Okay. And the most popular choices, usually land on either 2 to 3 with the silver or gold package. Just a heads up, initial on your first activation. Of course, each pass will have a one-time activation fee of $80, when setting up for the first time. Okay. But each pass will also come with a $20 VPS, so you can trade in the cloud. Okay. So basically what this means is that the software and technology can be running 24/7 in the cloud, which is a virtual private server. Even if you've closed your computer or tablet, turned it off, shut it down, the cloud will still allow it to run in the background. And you still have access to, manage it from your tablet or your cell phone, right? Depending on how you choose to do that, or even coming back to your laptop as well. But let's talk about the ability to actually get your access pass for free, right? One thing about the partnership here with Auvoria Prime is that they also allow the users, more potential income, right? And it's just basically because people doing what they normally do, and that's being social. Okay, because all we do is use social media all the time. We're always being social. Okay, so hey, if you're utilizing a software or multiple softwares that are helping you do positive things, how much or how many times are you going to share that? You're going to share that as multiple times, right? Same thing we do on social media. We share positive things that happen to us. Hey, I went to this restaurant, this did work. Hey, I went to this, I got this new shirt, they're awesome, y'all should go check them out. Hey, I just got this off Amazon. Hey, here's the link, go check it out. Different things like that, because we share positive things, right? And there are certain things that people will want. Hey, I actually want to be a part of that. Thank you for sharing that. How can I do that? Right. And when you simply, attract two people, to the team, and have them at least 3 times the access pass you have, guess what? Yours is free, right? And what I mean, and that's 3 times the access pass, right? And that's because, say, for example, if you have the bronze package at 99 bucks, right? If you sign up 3 people at 99 bucks, guess what? Yours is free, right? But if you actually come in, you have 3 softwares. Hey, for you to be 3, you have 3 other people that also have 3 softwares, if that makes sense, right? So we have the ability to assist there. Of course, like I said, everybody starts at the bronze. I suggest you starting in with the bronze package, right? Your first month, right? You can actually at that point, you know, um, use one week. You can use 4 different, softwares in a 30-month period with 1 week analysis. And you basically, can either, take some time. I usually suggest doing that for at least 60 to 90 days to really get the right, you know, strategy, to get the right understanding, right? It usually takes about 60 to 90 days, right? So you can see the results that will allow you to really make the decision if you're going to choose to just use one or multiple. At that point, you get to really see what they all kind of do. And really you can do one and alternate per week, or you, again, with 90 days, you can do one month for a full month, one a different month for a full month, and one a different month for the third month, right? Then you say, hey, based on what I've seen, based on, me being conservative or me being high risk, I think this works versus what this works. And I think I'll have the understanding of the settings that come included with the live education, different things like that, that's going to be available for us. Okay. So let me tell you what's next, right? What's next is that you are going to take control of your future by getting started right now. Okay. Again, remember, we do offer a 7-day money back guarantee that lets you get started. Okay. And try the marketplace basically risk free, right? Get back to the person that shared this with you, and they will take you through these steps. Okay. So again, here, Trendz Nation has partnered with Auvoria Prime, and it's time right now to create your legacy. Right. I want to see everybody at the top, because it is the bottom that is way too crowded. See you on the other side.